Hey, 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 you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 tickets, 714 tickets, 714 tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox postgame podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, 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 welcome in everybody to the post-game podcast here on Halos in the Infield, the only place where you can get real Angels coverage, where you can have your voices heard, your opinions taken, whatever you want to say. It is here where you can express yourself even by phone call, like Big 20 does every time, and others that call in. Even the great Artie Moreno, great indeed, calls in as well. So you have all kinds of ways to get a hold of us here on the show. And also you can email us at halos in the infield podcast at yahoo.com. So there's all kinds of stuff here. But as we get to it, we get started. I am your host, Todd Fox, and it is Sunday. I'm a little late to the party as I had a few things going on today. So with family and everything else like that. So, yeah, it's a little late to the party, but I watched the game for the most part. I suffered through it just like you did. But before we get into all the depravity of the team, happy Father's Day to everybody out there. And it is definitely one of those days where, much like veterans get ignored or only have one day, and at least they have, some recognition. I will say this as a father who again has two daughters, and also inherited another daughter and another son. First son. You have, women by all means, and I hate having to preface it this way, but women get their day. And sometimes they get more than a day, and they do get appreciated. Believe me, only dicks don't appreciate their women in their life, or, when it comes to Mother's Day. And also, like I've said before, you want to always appreciate your mom, always appreciate your wife, girlfriend, so on and so on down the line. Not just save it for special days, but always give a randomness to it too. And I would say the same thing with fathers. You only got one pops, and you if you're a father yourself, you want the appreciation, because for the most part, unless you're a lazy piece of you don't provide for your family, then it's a different story. But for most of us out there, we provide for our families. We take care of our kids. We, and we're, I guess when it comes to Father's Day, what I'm trying to say is, if it's not pushed by a sport like baseball, you really don't hear too much about it. You really don't. And I know in the Latino culture, it's glorified a little bit more than the American culture, which is nice. But I'm used to not getting anything. I'm just saying. And it's not because I have bad kids or anything else like that. It's just, it is what it is. And again, fathers are just like, I guess in my culture, it's sort of like, they're expected to do the hard work. They're expected to work the second job if needed to. They're expected to provide. They're expected to pay for this. And a lot of times we're ignored when it comes to, appreciation. Sometimes it depends on the family member. Sometimes it depends on the situation. You get the love or you don't. I don't know. It is what it is. But I've always been a little bitter to Father's Day because a lot of times, like I said, the women get all the love, and that's again, I rather not have it be about them because they get their days and everything else like that. But I think for the fathers, we get screwed a lot. We really get screwed a lot. So and that's my bitterness. I apologize, but that's just my take on Father's Day. So with that being said, another way we got screwed as fathers today was Halo Joe bringing up the fact that we lost to the Giants in a game that we should have swept. If you watch the first 2 innings, you were thinking the Angels were going to be well on their way to a sweep. But one decision and one decision alone changed the fate of this ball club for the rest of the day. And what may you say was that decision? Now, before the game, and I've been on record the last 2 games since they acknowledged the fact that despite having 2 off dates, despite not having to have an opener or something like that, have someone come in to spot start like Suarez, you didn't need Ben Joyce to start this game. You really didn't. And it would have been fine to keep the rotation the way it was. However, in the infinite wisdom of this stupid-ass organization, we decided to have a spot starter. I felt personally the way that Ben Joyce hasn't gotten his sea legs yet in the majors. He's had a few problems this year. You know, he's still trying to find his off speed to go along with that 105 mile per hour fastball, which a lot of times is just on a freaking straight line. There's no movement to it. He's got to work that out. But I thought, man, maybe he might struggle. He was not the problem. Let's just be very, very clear about that. He was not the problem. The one decision that changed the outcome for the entire rest of the day has been the same single problem that has been the issue, the move every time he is inserted into this lineup or in the game whatsoever. And that is Suarez. If you want to talk about Rendon being the cancer of the clubhouse, just the cancer on the baseball field that is sucking the life out of this team, whether it's money, whether it's any kind of chemistry, it's number 6. However, when sucking the life out of a team and giving them zero hope, you want to throw 54 into that. Because 54, when I see his fat ass on the mound, I automatically think we're going to be giving up runs. I automatically think we're taking a loss. I do not have any confidence. Now, it's different with the Angels, and you come into a game and you watch a game, you sit down, you say, okay, we have a chance against Arizona tonight, or we have a chance against Chicago, or whoever we're playing. But you put 54 out there, and we're playing a bunch of little leaguers from Orange County. I'm like, God dang, those little kids are going to tee off on Suarez. He sucks. He's a terrible pitcher. I mean, this game literally took a dump in the 3rd inning or 4th inning, I believe. Well, 4th inning was. Yeah, 4th inning of this entire game was over. I had Mateo texting me like I left early because of this. And he was there for the 2nd day in a row. Angels could have got the sweep and could have been only 14 games under or 13 games under 500. But they lost today and improved make their record 28-43. Pilar singled to left. Renifo scored. It was 1-0. Shonowell homered. It was 2-0. You felt good. And then dicking around Suarez in the 4th inning after he got lucky with the 3rd inning, getting out of a jam there. He gives up 2 runs to Estrada, then another 2 runs to Wisely. You're down 4. Then Chapman adds a run. You take him out. Strickland can't get nobody out. Before you know it, it's 9-2. Game over. 9 runs in 1 inning. And it's always behind Suarez. Suarez has now got an ERA of somehow 8.15. To me, that's still low. Dude only threw 34 pitches, 1 inning pitched, because he didn't get nobody out in the 4th. 5 runs, 5 hits. You had 3 pitchers pitch that 4th inning. Strickland only got 2/3 of an inning. He gave up 3 runs on 4 hits, or 4 runs, total, 3 earned. You had Marte go 2 1/3, did a nice job. Fulmer got annihilated. I don't know what happened to him. He was pitching to like a 2 ERA. His last couple of appearances, and this is a problem. 4 runs, 6 hits, right? He threw 28 pitches, 20 of which were strikes. You're like, hey, that's a good balls to strikes ratio. Not when you're giving up 4 runs and 6 hits. That means they were reading everything you were throwing. Guillermo comes in there with like an infinite ERA and was like, hey, man, I got you right here. Check this out. 6 strikes, 3 outs. He was our best pitcher today. But Ben Joyce threw 42 pitches, didn't really like that many pitches thrown. He did give up a hit and a walk, but in 2 innings, not bad. So you want to see him get a little bit better. I think he can be. He's by far got great stuff on this team. But again, the offense took a dump. And I'm not going to blame this on the offense. Obviously, it's Suarez's fault. It's this guy's fault right here.
If he tries me, I will make him famous.
He made him famous today. I'm so sick and tired of his fat ass. He made the Giants look famous today. 13 runs, 16 hits. And again, if you look at the Angels, they did a little rally at the end, which didn't give a crap, if you're actually watching the game. You had Renifo leave the game with an injury, a wrist injury. He's considered day-to-day. Stefanik came through with 2 RBIs. Moniak did nothing. Two official at-bats, 2 strikeouts. They were making a huge deal, by the way. I made the mistake of not going to stream and watching Bally's. Hey, Moniak has a 7-game hitting streak. He's on fire. No, he's not. He's barely starting to find himself. He's got a long way to go, Gooby. Calm down. Calm your tits. By the way, Erica Weston, have you seen her right eye? At least, this side, which I guess will be her right and your left. No, actually, no, it is her right eye facing the camera. Isn't it smaller than her other eye? I was just noticing that today. She wasn't squinting. It was just like, wow, okay. And then I don't know why I brought that up, but Taylor Ward, our MVP, our guy who's holding it down for the big boys, went 0 for 3 again. He sucks ass. I can't wait till he's gone. But luckily, the Angels will probably re-sign him. Pilar went 1 for 3. He got that RBI. Caldon got a hit. Ohapi went 0 for 2. Dude came in with a long double. Scoring run right there. Neto went 1 for 3. Shonawell went 1 for 2 with 2 walks. That's productive for him. Adele was a disappointing 1 for 4. He had 3 groundouts before he got that RBI single. Vanessa's husband got a double and would score on a single, I think, later. But this game was a wash. This team literally is not constructed for a comeback. They're supposed to either be right there with you or ahead of you, barely, and hold on. This team is not a team that's just going to throw a crooked number up there. They're not going to come back from a big deficit. And if you do put a crooked number up on them, they do what every turtle does when you get too close to its head or its shell. Creeps in between the shell and just kind of, or like a freaking, what is it called? God damn it. What's that one big ass bird that sticks its head in the sand? It's the same thing. The ostrich. They don't know how to face adversity. That's why this team only has 1 walk-off win this year. They don't know how to come back. This team needs to literally learn how to win. And I didn't believe that when they said that early in the season. But this team has been so messed up from Madden and Nevin to now. They've literally got to learn the basics on how to win. And Dumbo Ears doesn't get it. He's still mentally in the corner with a dunce hat on. Some of these guys just refuse to take the teachings and to learn. Adele's one of them too. There's a bunch of these guys who just can't do the right things in clutch. And I think there was the same thing when you watched Ohtani last year. And I'm going to crap on this guy for a minute. How many times have we want Ohtani to do what he did in the World Baseball Classic under different tutelage and different coaching? He never did that here. I can tell you on one hand how many games I went to where Ohtani actually came through in the 9th inning. Last year he had way more opportunities, obviously because of Trout's being hurt, to come up in the clutch. I went to a bunch of games last year in the 9th inning where he had an opportunity to knock in the game-tying run or the winning run. And guess what happened every time? Nothing! Because he was here with all the bad teaching from Smokin' Joe and Numbnuts Nevin. And it continues. He's still not clutch. Our biggest player's still not clutch whenever he comes back. We have a lot of guys who just don't know how to change up their bats, learn the game, read the defense, understand the situation, and adjust accordingly. Adjust is not in the vocabulary of a lot of these players. But all that said, and that little rant being given, had nothing to do with today's game. The only thing that the offense is guilty of is, again, sticking their head in the sand like an ostrich, sticking their head back inside their shell because they're too scared of the adversity. Them getting smoked that one inning should have been like, hey, let's have the mentality of chipping away here. Get a run here, get a run there, try to make it interesting like they did in the ninth inning. That should have been going on since the fifth inning onward. Instead, no, let's put our head in the sand and disappear and hope this game ends fast. That's what the Angels do. Now, that doesn't make up for what the pitching did. The pitching was god-awful. God-awful. I mean, literally, after Joyce, it was crap the entire way. So, again, this one's not on the offense, but I'm just telling you what they do when they face this kind of crap. So, just like the other day where we're like, man, hitting, pitching, bullpen, all on point, right? Not today. Today it was, wow, hitting, pitching, bullpen, all sucked ass. Because that's what happened. And that's what you get. You get Ron Washington out there doing, I don't know what he was doing with Renifo. He just kept going like this, like he's rolling dice or something. And Renifo's not, reacting to it. He's probably like, hey, man, try to stretch your wrist. And Renifo was having none of it. He's just like, man, fuck no. And like, he just kept doing it. Like it didn't look right too, because he's real close to him and he's doing that motion. So, and then Ron's coming out there with his hands in his pockets, like every old school manager in the back pockets of your pants, which nobody but maybe your grandfather does nowadays. And he's out there just trying to talk to the guys like, yeah, man, we got another game. We got to use another position player, and it's like, he's like, who's going to pitch now? Is it Vanessa's husband? Is it going to be Dale? And he's like, nah, I'm going to go with Guillerme. Give me some Guillerme. And then Guillerme's up there like, what do you want me to do? And Ron's just like, just get some mouse, man. Throw the ball. Like, that's all he's got. That's what it turns into. Just a botanical spritz of suck. So, one good thing is, and it's not really a good thing, we're obviously not playing Stukas. And we're not going to play Savage Garden because we weren't losing from start to finish. So we will play one that we haven't played much this season for some reason. And it's because we had a 2-0 lead briefly. We were essentially buttercupped.
Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down, to mess me around, and then worst of all, you never call baby when you say you will. So I love you still, I need you.
So let's get into the awards, shall we, before we get into all of your comments where you can make your voice heard on this Halos in the Infield post-game podcast. The Golden Stamos. If you just looked at the starting pitching or the pitching, the guys who appeared for the Angels and the guys who appeared for the Giants, this was a bullpen game on both sides, and it's stupid by either. I could believe it with the Giants because of their injuries. But if you look at the box score, they pitched 8 guys. We pitched 5, and we're like, no, they're tired. We can't use any more bullpen guys. And we went to Guillerme, who was a position guy. So in sense, we got smoked, yet they still used more pitchers. How does that make sense? It doesn't. But anyway, just for the hell of it, I'm going to give it to Soler. Soler had 4 RBIs, 2 hits, knocking his average up to 224. Yet he was the Golden Stamos, but he's only knocked his average up to 224. So there you go right there. Now, I believe if you're living under a rock, did not watch this game, do not know who this guy is.
Dead man walking. If he tries me, I will make him famous.
He is the epitome of suck. and 54 is now going to be the ease ascent. I mean, this is going to turn into his ward is what I'm trying to say. The Nacho Night.
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos, ow.
Nacho Night is Suarez because Suarez sucks ass. I think that has been established many of times, unfortunately. Not just this year, not just last year, and not just the year before either. Now, last year he had an excuse because he was hurt a lot, but he sucked before that too. So, and I was the brilliant Nostradamus that said, hey, Suarez is my guy for 2023. How did that work out for me? So I already had extra hatred for this guy coming into 2024. And Suarez was like, if you liked what I did last year, you'll like what I did this year. And he proceeded to suck even more ass this year, which I thought was not possible. And he's terrible. So he gets Nacho Night for only pitching an inning, giving up 5 runs and 5 hits. I mean, he could have given up 15 the way he was pitching. So he sucks ass. So let's move on to the Golden Dong.
It's a big Calhoun, the Golden Dome, for the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's gonna be revealed?
Stiffest competition on the field. Who's going to be revealed? I think I'm going to give it to, I don't know. There's not really anyone that I'm just going to give it to Wisely, the shortstop. Brett Wisely had 3 RBIs. It's not really one guy that stood out that's like, man, that guy killed us like the other night with Walker or someone came through. I mean, the pitching was bad on both sides if you think about it. And most of these dudes that came in only pitched for an inning. So, yeah, I wasn't really like, oh, my God, this guy stood out. So I just gave it to him, Wisely, whatever. Who the hell cares? We got beat by 7, and it wasn't even that close. So with that being said, let's get into some comments on this Father's Day. Once again, happy Father's Day to everybody out there, you and yours. Say hi to your father and say hi to your mother, of course. Kevin Lorenz checks in with another Father's Day that sucks as being an Angels fan. Hey, Todd, happy Father's Day. I appreciate that. Also, he checks in, no good time in San Francisco, only big disappointment. Tyler says we straight up got daddied by our fathers on Father's Day. What the fuck? Exactly. Yes, we got spanked, Willie Mack. Also, Alex says Jose fucking Suarez. You can't say his name without that F word in the beginning. Suarez shit on out possible sweep, or he shitted on the sweep. He gets the nachos, and he did. Also, Daniel, what is going on? Daniel, how's it going? Mario says, oh no, we suck on Father's Day. Exactly. Halo Joe says, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. Midapi also says, that's not a dump. A dump is controlled. That's an explosive diarrhea. That is true, Midapi. That is true because, again, that was pretty crappy. Exactly. Let's see. Also, Japanese writing says, I want to believe that Washington keep bringing up Suarez out there just to convince Perry how terrible he is. That would be the fastest way to get rid of him. But if it hasn't worked since, I mean, how many bad performances do we need to see or he needs to see? Giants had 2 giveaways making fun of the Dodgers. I like it. Midapi also says, other than that, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Let's see. Hope Renifo is good. I think he should be. DFA that fucking meatball. I agree. F it. We won the series. I'll take it. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen. Thank you so much. Also, 10 is day to day. There you go. Also, James Malou says balls, and we got creamed. Yes, we got cream pied big time in this game. No more win streak. That was over from the start, or at least from the
Time
fourth.
for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
Getting creamed. Blood Moon says should have never put Suarez in there. What was wrong? I don't know. Let's just say we jump out to an 8-0 lead. Okay, I can see them going to Suarez. But if it's not 6 runs or more, don't let me see him. I don't want to see him. At least we won the series. Let's see. Ren is day to day. Also, Yankees and Boston. Oh, yeah. That starts real quick. Mateo, it's Mateo's turn tonight. He said, guess what, people? It's hot in Frisco. So I need a sprit.
Ritz o'clock, Angel nachos play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
Suarez sucks. DFA now. He should have been DFA'd a long time ago. Big 20 is hungover from last night. Guillermo is my new favorite player. Blood Moon also says could have potentially swept this series, but we move on. Dan says also happy Father's Day, Todd. Have a beer during the show. I should have grabbed one before I came out right now. Halo Joe says we should have a Dad's Pride Month. How Suarez continues to be employed is baffling to the entire civilized world. I don't understand that either. Also, great dads are not common nowadays. Damn shame. It sure is, James. Also, check out Joyce's Splinker Q Bally's. Oh, yeah. Hey, did you check out the first 2 innings? Don't worry about the other innings because they really didn't count, but you have to check out the sprinkler because it's so good. I think they have a time period where they have to go to the hey button. And so when they go to the hey button, you know, they just cue up Gooby, and Gooby has that face with a spray tan. And he's like, hey, 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 hey. He's trying to distract you from the he's like one of those carnies, you know, when you're walking down talking with your girlfriend when the carnivals are cool and still janky, but they have a carny trying to get you to go to that game that you'll never win anything. But they're like, hey, guy, come over here and do the ring toss, and maybe you'll win this stuffed animal. And you never win it, but they always sucker you into wasting at least $20. That's Gooby. Astros DFA Jose Abreu. Why can't we DFA Suarez? Dude is a streak mark on Whitey Tidies. He sure is, and I don't understand. I'm a father of 5, and my kids lost their mom a year ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Jason. I've had to be that dad. Well, I'm sure you're doing a hell of a job, Jason. You seem like a stand-up guy, man, so keep it up, bro, because, again, being both parents, whether it's male or female, that is incredibly tough. So, again, Jason, all the best wishes and prayers up to you that you can continue to be that positive role model in those kids' lives, man. So, major ups to you. Saucy says, how about Shonawell home run? Well, then that means only one thing. Hey, let's see. Also, Mario says, I always have to work on Veterans Day. BS. If I'm lucky, the bosses are like, buy me a burrito and get your ass to work. America, get your shit together. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. This country celebrates, you know, everything. And I think if you're going to celebrate everything, that's fine. But make sure you know what the important ones are, too, and give them their just due.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together. And if you got to take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just got to get it together.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Real quick, Willie Mack, is House of the Dragon worth watching? You bet your ass it is, okay? Because let me tell you this, I knew of nothing, and I'm being honest, nothing of the Game of Thrones before this, right? Before any of this started. And once I started watching Game of Thrones, I got addicted. It was a great show. It was put together like one of like the role-playing video games I used to play back in the day. I love the character building. I loved all of it, right? And the storyline was great. Some people were like, it didn't stick to the book. I didn't like the ending, blah, 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 blah. That to me, I didn't care because I loved the entire story. I loved how the Ice King, all that stuff, right? Really, really good. My girl read all the books, so she was more critical about it, right? She knew all the ins and outs. She has been pumped up about House of the Dragon because it's a prequel to all of that, and it's really good. We watched the entire first season together. We loved it. And she's like, it sticks to the books, and she's so excited. So tonight we're doing a watch party, just us two, because she loves that show so much. She's like, I don't care what you got going on today, but at 9 o'clock, we are freaking watching it, and don't you dare go to sleep. I'm like, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm like, I love that show. You know, I may fall asleep on some other stuff. I ain't going to fall asleep on that show. That show is really good. So I highly suggest it. Also, at Willie Mack, how dare you even ask? Buttercup Day today. Also, let's see, Willie Mack also say we should bring up Andrew Wentz as a spot starter. Yeah, I would take that big time. You guys, did someone say Spritz? Yeah, we got the Spritz already. So we already played that one. I hope Moniac builds off this series. I do too. Arturo Moreno says, My nephew Suarez didn't have such a great day today. Screw you, Artie. Also, been watching College World Series instead of Angels baseball. Much more exciting and a better chance of your team winning. Yep, I got nothing for Father's Day and paid for lunch and dinner. There it is, Lakers fan. That's what you get as being a father. For the most part, it is the most underrated, unappreciated job out there. But when your kids do give you love, when they do tell you, Dad, I love you, when they're not asking for something, and when they actually do tell you, hey, you were right. To me, when my girls told me that I was right when they argued in their strongest of teenager attitude, oh boy, talk about like carrying like the weight of the world on your back, and then someone just take that off and you're just like in bliss before reality comes back to you. There was that moment of, come here, you. I forgive you for everything. It was one of those things. And that, I think only dads can experience it because, again, I think a lot of us men out there, when we were younger, yeah, we pissed off our mom. We pissed off our dad. We may have said some things, may have acted out of line and stuff like that. The man you are growing up is how they raised you. But in my personal opinion, if you're able to humble yourself and come back later and be like, hey, mom and dad, I apologize. And for your parents to be like mine, and they were actually like, you don't need to apologize. We know you were going to. No, I need to. I need to tell you my bad. I need to tell you I'm sorry for the way I acted at that particular time in my life. I was stupid. You guys were right. That validation right there is better than anything you can give them, in my opinion, as far as a gift or whatever, because that's showing the utmost respect to the people that raised you and sacrificed for you. And also the fact that they know that they raised a good child, or at least someone that has a good head on their shoulders, or that understands, hey, you know what? I gave my parents a lot of crap. And that kind of validates the way that they raised you. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I may be going off track, but that's how I feel. Artie DFA number 6, Papa. Yeah, he's got to DFA him for sure. Rendon is Artie's stepchild. How dare you? Mateo says, as soon as Suarez came into the game, I knew the game was over. Yep, that was big time over right there. DFA Suarez, once I heard he was in the game, I had to turn it off. He's not MLB worthy. He's not. Let's see. Jason says, my 15-year-old twins can take Suarez 400 feet. I would bet on your twins to do that. Saucy says, I had high hopes for that we would be able to trade our bullpen away at the break. Not so much luck, it seems. Yeah, I was thinking that we could get a lot of nice pieces for the bullpen pieces, but they are all starting to raise those ERAs, which is the wrong time to do it. My nephew will be better next time. Don't worry about it. Oh, we worry. Suarez never claps during the Friends song. That's his problem. Suarez implodes always make me angry. Then I start blaming number 6. Well, that's a good fallback. Suarez farts in the car and locks the windows. Suarez will still be on the team after the trade deadline. Q Lombardi. I don't understand. I mean, if at worst or at best he should be released, but he'll still be there. They'll still find a spot because someone in this organization is like, he's got good stuff.
What the hell's going on out here?
I don't know, Vince. Happy Father's Day, Dre Money. Happy Father's Day right back at you. Strickland is losing his trade value too. Exactly. Suarez doesn't call his mom on Mother's Day. Suarez killed the momentum. Offense took a dump on Suarez's chest. Also, I wanted to leave after the 4th inning, but my mom wanted to stay longer. I saw the Instagram Nolan or the Insta Nolan homer surprisingly, and then checked right back and then saw the score. Of course, Tubby Suarez gave up the most runs. It's your boy says, yep. Suarez so stupid. He's at Tustin Marketplace and he thinks it's in Irvine. I literally had my head in my hands in the 4th inning when I heard the Giants fans cheering. Yeah, that sucked. Also, it's your boy says scoring the most runs on Duvall, who's a known closer, is such an Angels thing to do after getting our cheeks clapped for most of the game. It is. Like, we can't hit any of the other, AA, AAA guys. Their closer comes in. It's like, oh, wow, we're tearing it up. Tyler says Ward and Adele have been outrageously disappointing. They sure have. Caesar also checks in with Artie is up and in the Manassian telling Perry to cut the payroll at the trade deadline. Jason also says Suarez is so stupid he was looking for a bucket of curveballs before the game. Ward lost his trade value. Trade Suarez to the White Sox or the A's. I'm sure he'll fit in right there. Moreno's so stupid, he thought there was a left-handed fungo bat. Remember the fungo bats? Oh, my God. Suarez doesn't belong in the MLB, Easy says. Also, bro, better learn Japanese. Yeah, exactly. Also, Jason Hess says, Suarez doesn't even belong in the Savannah Bananas. Also, this Mexican league wouldn't take Suarez. Bro needs a diaper. He's so bad. Also, DJ checking in with $2. Thank you, DJ. Is there a more insignificant franchise than us? Chicago White Sox at the moment. And maybe you could throw Vegas in there / Oakland / Sacramento. But no, we're right there, though. IE says, why in the actual fuck does this team have an infatuation with Suarez? The chubby bastard fucking sucks and needs to be let go yesterday. There was no need for him to be on this team. This was a horrible game today on Father's Day. It sure was. We officially suck, Marty says. Also, Washington said, quote, we're not going to be losers. This shit is going to change. I don't agree with that yet. We officially suck for some time. Also, Marty says, Wash is like what you need a good 8-ball Renifo to you'd be good to Renifo. Yeah, use an 8-ball. At DJ Pittsburgh in Seattle. Don't forget, on the 28th, come down to the stadium. Angel Slippers Promotions brought to you by Bally's. Woo! Merry Christmas. Come down early to meet Santa Claus. R. Martinez says, no leadership in the clubhouse to lead these guys when they are down in runs. Absolutely. I'd rather see Marsha on the mound. She would show more balls than these guys. Absolutely there too. We'll see. Moreno said, maybe if we throw the beach ball to the plate, we'll get more fans. Also, what up, Randy? John Stamos. Moreno sits on John Stamos' guitar. Why are the Angels organization ran like the Indians in the Major League movie? I don't know. Maybe Artie saw that movie back in the day and is like, that's going to be my franchise one day. Mario says, Todd, Marcia will make you feel better after this loss. Just relax and enjoy. No, I'm good. I'm good. Marty says, tired of these blokes. We are so tired of these blokes, tired of watching these games and then watching them lose week after week. I get it. No worries. The season starts tomorrow. Exactly. We're in it for the long haul.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
Also, I immediately knew that we were going to lose when Suarez was in. Grillmaster says, what happened to Carson Fulmer pitching? Is he in the coach's doghouse like Moniak last year versus lefties? I don't know, but he came out today and sucked. Suarez said it's hot out here. Hold my beer. I'll be back in a minute. Do Wayne Randazzo, Mark Gubazar work for the Dodgers, or are they supposed to do play-by-play for the Angels? You would think, but the way they talk about the Dodgers, it's amazing. Nacho Knight should go to Suarez and Strickland, even Ward too. Also, Eric says, I didn't even watch one inning this weekend, and my sanity is better. Fuck this season. As soon as Suarez came in, I turned off the TV. That's everybody. I swear to God, that's everybody. Grillmaster says, I had an enjoyable Father's Day, and my dad, even with this pathetic performance, even Big Hammer could have done better than Suarez today. That's for sure. Batting practice for Suarez right there. DFA Suarez, I think, is everyone's main thing here. Also, Todd, you nearly called it 15-run game. I guess my 20 was slightly excessive, right, Marty? Also, Easy says we get a DFA Strickland before Suarez. I can see that happening too. What difference does it make when Trout returns? None. I don't see the need to bring him back. I really don't. Other than make money, so you'll know he'll be back because that's all Artie cares about. Artie's head should be upside down on the Golden Dong Award. I might have to do that. I might have to fix that around there. How about his Hunter Strickland, Eric? His ERA has gone up 2 full runs in the last week or so. Who's keeping Suarez on their team, PM or Artie? I would have to say it's PM with his analytics guys. They are literally telling him to keep him. I'll be surprised if we still have Trout after the All-Star break, Easy says. We'll see, man. But from what I'm hearing, they want to bring him back quickly, which again makes no sense. Suarez spritzed on all the dads today with his performance. Winning a series every now and then is not good enough. This team can be a lot better. When is number 6 coming back? I don't know. I think it's going to be probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Sterling says, how dare this team lose to Spencer Bivens? Also, if it wasn't for a man's rib, there wouldn't be a woman. That is also true. Let's see. Go get a beer. We can wait. It's our way. Go. We lost anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll grab a beer, or should I? Let's see. Hey, we won a game because today we already won the other two series. Therefore, we've already won. This doesn't count. Trent or Roger Lodge. Boy, you guys are just wanting me to grab a beer, and I should. The ring toss on the giant dong. Tyler says, grab the beer and let's start vibing already. Let's see. Jason says, that's a tough job, and you appear to be the guy. Jason, yes, he is. Let's see here what happened to Mookie. Snap, crackle, pop, IL. And they also lost their other pitcher, the one that came over from Japan, too. So there you go. They're going to be out for quite a while. Stop watching the Game of Thrones. That's it's good. I like it. All right. They do have some, they do play the Dong song there. If you've watched South Park, how does Jose Suarez have a job? Cowboys Nation. I have no flipping clue. The Dodgers, Miguel Rojas said the Dodgers are a complete team in baseball. Then baseball karma hits Yamamoto and Betts. Can't make this stuff up. And it's going to hit them some more too. Cause again, the season is long and they are the most privileged team out there. Their fans have a golden spoon in their mouth and they just assume that they're going to reach the World Series and win it every year. Every year. It's the same song and dance. And outside of that season that shouldn't have took place, that was not in 162, they can't win in 162. So again, they're talking about being all excited for Kershaw coming back with that broken back and stupid look on his face with that long beard. And he's like pitching like that all the time, looking for some insertion. I'm not, and then Bueller's not pitching good. Cause again, I'm not scared of Bueller till next year when he has a full year of recovery because that's what it takes after Tommy John. That's why Shohei's going to suck next year when he pitches. He's coming off another, injury where they're repairing his elbow. It takes a full year. We saw what happened here in Anaheim. It's going to be the same. They're not all going to hit on the same, year that a lot of people think they are. So there you go. The Halos are as sad as depressing on hey, how about the dope ass Dragons? Exactly. Marty says, when you were told you were right, it's time for a spritz o'clock. There you go. Reed Detmers may suck, but he's totally better than Jose Suarez. That's true. I remember all the father-son moments between me and the boys, veteran Big 20. Oh, God. Big Papa Fox, yeah, you're right, boy. I'm always right. Now get me a beer. That is true. Jason says, when my twins gave me a hug and said I was a big reason why they're happy despite losing their mom, brought me to tears. That's bringing me to tears, asshole. Don't be talking like that now. That makes me miss my girls too. But that's awesome. I don't mean asshole as in you're an asshole. I mean just, you know what I mean? Because it hits us fathers that have been there. So that's good on you, man. Again, those are moments you'll never forget. Now let's get into a comment where Marty's calling Big 20 a cuck. That's how fast it moves here. Silent E says, at least for me, I had Sandoval start on Father's Day, LOL. He looked all right yesterday. He was mixing speed and location pretty well and was kind of using his breaking. That's right. You're in Japan. So you got the best of both worlds right there. Greg says, you guys are very lucky to win a series because the Giants suck. Greg, if you're a Giants fan or a Dodger fan, and no matter what fan you are, because you're calling us you guys, we suck, bro. We suck. Our team, our organization suck. The only thing that doesn't suck about this organization are the non-honks that are on here and are on any other page that aren't honking their honk for every goddamn little thing. Hey, at least we have the Locked On Post. Dick, you do that every show. The season starts in 2054. The season starts when Artie dies. Let's vote. Let Todd get a beer. It's Dad Day. If you guys don't mind, I might just do it right now. I might just run in there real quick because I'm in the studio garage. You know what? Screw it. Let me go get a beer. I'll be right back. In the meantime, let me just play something so I don't feel too bad leaving you guys out here with nothing. So let's play some Spurts O'Clock.
Spurts O'Clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we cheer no matter the score. Splits the clock, let's pour some more. Splits the clock, let's pour some more.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Cheers, everybody. Give me a couple beers here. I said since I took a little long, might as well grab two. Modelo Especial. Excuse me. So that goes out to all you fathers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers some more. Sorry. Season starts when Roger gets off Trent Rush. Ooh, that's nasty. When Betts and Yamamoto hitting the IL, think we will win one against the Ghetto. Could be. I still don't think that they're unbeatable because they've been beaten by trash teams, but we are trash too. So we'll have to see. Hi, I'm Klaus, and welcome to Cox in the Outfield. Marty says, wait, the Dodgers play our Halos instead of the golden spoon in their mouth. They will get the golden dong. Yes. Because I'm telling you, I'm tired of the Dodgers winning. There will be a point, hopefully soon, in the next couple of years where the Angels will be back on top of this division, and you could take that to the bank, a la Ron Washington, and the Dodgers will be mediocre, or at least a team that is routinely not a threat too much to where the rest of the division will catch up to them. When that will be, I don't know. But I have to say, judging on all the years I've watched baseball, usually what goes around comes around, and it comes in cycles. Sometimes for some teams like the Atlanta Braves, the Dodgers, the Yankees, it goes on longer, the winning, but they do hit their rough patches at times. Maybe not for as long as we have, but I would like to be on the other side at some point. It's Father's Day. Grab a beer, chillax already. I just did. Thank you. Also, Jason, oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Also, hope the Angels embarrass the Dodgers and not ourselves. I hope so too. Grill, no second date. Roger goes after Trent Rush. Also, let's see. Hi, I'm Trent. Welcome to my podcast where I have no idea what I'm talking about. Trent Rush. Yeah, he's like, hey guys. Bueller. Balls in his mouth. Attaboy. Thank you, Dan Rios. It's better not to be it better not be Busch Light. No, actually it's Modelo, and it's the Chelada. I love these Chelada ones. I actually got the Chelada watermelon too. It's the first ones I grabbed. I actually had a couple IPAs in there and some other Modelo Negros and then the freaking regular kind. But these were first on the refrigerator door, and I wanted to run back out here. So yeah, I grabbed these two, and I'm like, okay, flavored beer it is. So there you go. No spritzing. Commercial break right there. Keystone Light. No. It is Spritz o'clock. Let's see. Marty says, holy cow, where the hell is he going to the corner store for beer? I'm sorry. Took a little long. Also, did you run Marsha's wish list while you were away? You seem to have been gone for a long time. No, I think it would have been faster than that. How many games are we going to win against the Breweries? I think we win one. I think we win one against the Brewers. Brewers, I know they brought it up, but this is a team that steals a lot of bases. They pitch really good, losing Corbin Burns. Their bullpen's fairly deep at the back end of it, and even losing Hader from the last year. And they're just a pesky team, dude, and they're a winning ball club. So they're going to be tough to beat. If the Angels were to win this series, I would not only be pleasantly surprised. I know they're not going to sweep, but I'd be ecstatic if they won 2 out of 3 against the Brewers. I think it would be a really good, ego boost to beat them. But, if we win one, I would feel happy. Jack says, cheers to all the dads out there. Absolutely. I happy the Angels beat the Brewers. I see what you did there. Against the Dodgers, Willie needs to whip out his dong and slap Ohtani with it. Jack says, best thing about being on the Brewers is drinking no matter win or lose. Also, Todd's got a PUI, podcasting under the influence. Oh, geez. He wants crispy socks. Mm. Damn, these are good. These are really good. Also, Marty says, we got swept by the Brewers. Book it, or we're going to get swept. I hope we can brew up enough offense against Milwaukee, play Strange Brew by Cream. Boy, you're going to a deep dive right there. The Angels, look. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to make a point, and we got a call. It's a Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd, how you doing? It's Marsha.
Oh,
Dream, WNBA.
The Atlanta Dream, WNBA. Now, I'm going to check your guys' record. Are you retired this year or what?
Well, I haven't been playing the last month or so. I've been on the IL. The torn meniscus.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty big meniscus.
Yeah. I heard the snap when I was out there. It's about to fade away, and just snapped into it.
Well, that's crazy. I mean, you're about as tall as Brittany Griner, right?
Just about.
Yeah.
But, hey, I'll tell you what. Even though that's one doubt, I could still hop on the other good foot and do the bad thing. If you know what I'm talking about.
No, but who's got the bigger penis, you or Bob?
Hey, now.
Look,
don't have a clue. What did I tell you? 6'5", 215 pounds, all woman.
Yeah, okay. You guys are
all
sick.
Woman.
You guys are 6-6 right now. That's not bad.
Yeah, we're not that bad.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if we were there, we'd be up about a game or two.
Do you drink, by the way, Marsha?
You know, I'll indulge once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes like to crack open a can of Schlitz, get that sucker down the guzzle there. Then if I'm in the, romantic mood, I'll go for that boxed wine.
You just drink it straight out the tube or what?
Oh, yeah, straight out the box, actually. I just stick a straw right in there and just take it down. Hey, happy Father's Day to all you sexy daddies out there.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you, too.
Well, I'm not actually a father, but I did call my dad and said happy Father's Day to him, and he hung up on me. I don't know if that was all about. But, I can't wait for the day someone calls me up with a happy Mother's Day. That's going to be the time right there. That's, like I told you before, one of my goals.
Well, with that voice, I don't know how it hasn't happened yet. By the way, I'm cracking the second beer right there. This is the watermelon one. Picante.
Crack it open. Yeah, watermelon. What are you drinking that girl beer for?
It's It's good. What do you know about girl beer?
Well, I'm a girl. Hey, and also out there to Grill and 20 who are about to be daddies. I'm ovulating now, so it's time to put the bun in the oven, boys.
One at a time, please, though. One at a time. That's disgusting.
Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. But I would have put the banging on hold for a few months, but I didn't make the cut for the show Naked and Afraid. I went ahead and tried out for that show. I guess I'm just too distracting for the other naked males that on the show, so I just didn't get accepted.
I'll just wait to drink after this phone call because I almost spritzed all over my computer.
Yeah. So now that I'm on the not on the show now, I'm free for the spritz show. You know what I mean? Nope.
Don't want to know. I wish you would keep it PG and talk about our Halos.
Oh, I will. Man, you don't know. I don't know why I didn't make it though. I had photographic evidence of me with a hyena and a leg lock. Sucker passed right out. I thought for sure that was a shooter, but I didn't get it.
Just when you can't be any more feminine, you do something like that.
I do something girly, I know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm in my 4-person jacuzzi right now, relaxing with my arms over the sides and my legs hanging over the other end. I got the jets shooting straight up my cooch.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so I'm actually nice and relaxed right now. Hey, a girl stood me up the other night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were supposed to meet at Kristen Pits in Downey. I don't know what happened. I sent him pictures of me deep throating a porterhouse steak the other night, and he was all like, "What day? What time?" And then he pulls this crap. Oh well, his loss. I was gonna fling him around the hotel room like a rag doll. I guess there's always enormous 20.
Yeah,
You
you
know what
could
I mean?
you could wax his surfboard and you'll be good with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he could teach me some surfing tricks. So that'd be nice. Hey, maybe we get a water bed. We could put the board on the water bed and practice.
Again, what are your thoughts on the baseball game today?
Suarez is a piece of crap. I have a friend who got in a shark attack 2 years ago, just missing both limbs. I think she could pitch better than him. Her name's Eileen, which is kind of ironic.
All right, this is definitely a
that's
Father's
what
Day
I'm at
treat.
right now.
So yes, I get it.
That's what I'm at right
I get it.
now. So, hey, how many dads we got out there? You figure about 40 or so?
Yeah, most of them are taken if you ask. So
Yeah, okay. Just
especially if you
a
ask.
girl could dream, right?
Yeah. Well,
Can
you're
you imagine the orgy that would be?
you're on the right team. You're on the Atlanta Dream, so you can dream.
I could dream. That's right. Hey, Todd, you drunk already?
No, I want to drink another drink, but I'm afraid you're gonna have a punchline and I'm gonna spit.
No.
Oh.
Hey, no. Take a guzzle. Let me hear it.
No, I don't. No. If it's gonna turn you on, no. I abstain. I don't want to drink
Yeah,
anymore.
you're right. Hey, we're on friends basis right now too. By the way, there's no relationship here between me and Todd. We're just good butts, But I'd be lying if I said it wouldn't make me horny.
All right, dude. We're going through a tunnel. I'm losing you. All right.
Okay. Talk to you later, Todd.
All right. Bye.
Have a good day. Bye.
Jesus Christ. Silent, he says Suarez better learn Japanese so he can get DFA'd in Japan too. Japanese baseball is huge on pitching and fundamental play, and it sucks for both of those, or he sucks in both of those. Schools have books on how to play and win. Well, if you wanted to know what Big 20's up to. What?
I'm just cruising today because I'm tired from partying in Huntington Beach last night.
Let me guess. You struck out again.
Actually, no.
What?
I was chirping it up last night, and I got girls' Instagrams, and they're going to come to my movie premiere, and they're 25 and 23.
So
and 21.
In essence, you got. Go ahead.
And some of them live in Sacramento.
They sent money?
No, they live where I live in Sacramento.
Oh, okay. But
yeah.
But you got Instagrams. You didn't get invited anywhere.
Dude, I was so drunk last night. I was like tripping it up, and I was just so drunk that I passed out on my friend's couch in Huntington.
So again, disclaimer, since we're on YouTube, you were drinking plenty of Shirley Temples and your sugar level went way too high last night and you had an episode.
And I went to Denny's with the boys. I went to Denny's. It was awesome. I went to Denny's last night, got a sandwich, and it was awesome.
Gentlemen, the ones that are watching or on the chat right now, this is the future leader of America right here.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I bet.
And then, what else? Dude, I watched the game today for a little bit. I'm like, Suarez came in. I'm like, okay, what is he going to do? Oh, home run. Oh, home run. 9-2. I'm to get going to the beach, or I'm going somewhere else. And then 4th of July is in like 2 weeks, or like a week and a half.
More partying, right?
More partying, baby. More times to get laid. And then have another surf contest this summer.
No way, you don't say.
Yep. Another one that I'm gonna go back-to-back wins on. I'm gonna be defending champ again this year.
We gotta send some video because I did see a little bit of on your Instagram last year, and I'm like, dude, you can actually shred, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Well, this year it's probably gonna be bigger and better because like I'm the champ from last year's and I'm in it again. So if I win it again this year, I bet a lot of people are gonna be posting videos and shit about it. Going crazy.
Send some clips of your movie.
Dude, I will. Maybe I'll post about it. Go live up the movie premiere when we do the tour again. Because I think we're going up the West Coast again. Or down it this time. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And what else? If I win it again this year, they're probably gonna shout like champagne me, like pour champagne on me, or like spray the champagne on me when I win.
You mean Shirley Temples because you're not of age yet?
Well, no one cares. No one cares.
Again, for YouTube's sake, Shirley Temples will be poured on an 18-year-old.
Fine.
Wink, wink.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna surely temple me all over the beach that day, and it's gonna be awesome.
Third time's a charm. There you go.
Yes, sir. And then I'm gonna get laid that night by a college chick. Hopefully, that's in town.
Doubt it, but if it happens, I'm sure you'll let us know.
Yes, sir. Or no, 4th of July. 4th of July. Because it's coming up before.
Fireworks in your panties.
Yeah, fireworks outside of my pants in the bed. Yes, sir.
All right, Big 20. Take some aspirin and drink some water, okay?
Yeah, I'm super hungover, but go Angels and go Chicks. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big 20. I'm always out of beer when the Angels play. Best thing about the Brewers is front row Amy. Honk honk. Also, big MT, thank you so much right there for chipping in. Happy Father's Day to you as well, sir. Appreciate that. Also, Marty says Marsha comfortable banging Grildo and Big 20 watching from afar in the cuck share. Also, ovulating Marsha kills me. That's disgusting. What's up, dude? Also, Marsha is on the IL with a flaccid dong. Let's see. Also, Frederick says we need the Twilight Zone theme for when Marsha calls. That is not bad right there. We do, because these calls get so random at the end of the show. If it's not Big 20, if it's not Artie, Marsha, the Halo Great White North Canadian podcast, you got so many people calling in, and you got Terry Smith doing stand-up. So I think it's there to keep us, not just in tune, but just, sanity because of all the shit we have to push watching this game, this team. Let's see. They're shitty again. Jetspot says Jack liked it. Dan Rio says maybe Marsha has both hermaphrodites, spelling laugh out loud, and I'm buzzed. Dude, don't get on me about spelling. You're the teacher. I mean, you can handle it. I can't. Can't tell if it's his real voice, Jack Chandler. So did the Big 20 get laid or not? No, he was fingering himself again. One Jetspot. Big 20 is available despite his protests. Also, Marsha has hots for Big 20. Yep. Suarez still has a ton of dump potential, according to Todd. Yes, he does. And he's only 26. I hear Rally Chris want to hit Marsha. He leans that way. Oh, a monkey outfit. And also, Marsha is not a good look right there. Went to Denny's with the boys. Exactly. That's not exactly scoring. Dan says, mark this. Same time next year, Big 20 can celebrate Father's Day. Yeah, he'll be right there with us. He's like, this is what it's all about. Time's up, Big 20. Tell us if you got laid or get off. See, why does Big 20 sound constipated? Hopefully, the surf movie is more exciting than Big 20's call, Marty says. Maybe Marsha can send Big 20 some clips of her home or of his home videos. Big 20 making a movie with Marsha. What movie? North Shore 2? The dude. Mario says, I think Big 20 is actually a 40-year-old version. Also, pitching matchups for the Brew Crew. Game 1, Soriano versus Rodriguez. Rookie making his second start ever. So look for Soriano to lose that game 1-0. Canning versus Tobias Myers, rookie. Look for Canning to lose that game 2-1. And then game 3, Anderson will beat Peralta because that's what the Angels do. That is what the Angels do. They'll take out their ace. Thanks for that scouting report right there. I just Googled incel to see Big 20's picture. That's fucked up. Rally Chris with his monkey balls could slap Marcia so hard she'd have a major bruise. Will Soriano make the All-Star team? Nope, but he will give it a hell of a shot as far as being recognized this year. Mighty Nacho Day. Dodgers super banged up. Betts and Yamamoto out. And what did you think about... I'm not taking 2 calls from the same number. So we only called once, Mr. Man. Let's see. Also, what did you think of Joyce today? I liked what he gave you the first 2 innings, obviously, but the game took a shit when Suarez came in. Hermaphrodite isn't a common word in school, and it's if we have a huge problem, but it might be in LA. Not that we have a huge problem. Big 20 says is giving up surfing for skiing at Denny's. Oh, geez, skiing with the boys. Let's see. I'm going also to the Angels A's game in July. You got to shoot some video for that. So I think we'll stop it there. I gave you a little bit of my insight on everything. I got to get in and make some dinner. Good God. It's the Halo Hotline.
Hey, it's Marshall from the WNBA.
No, it's not. It's Grillmaster.
I'm joking. Hey, guys, Grillmaster here. I had to do that. How you doing? Happy Father's Day, Todd. Happy Father's Day to all who are fathers who listen to the show.
Thank you, sir. I just gave you a cheers right now.
Thank you. I'm probably going to go make myself a screwdriver once I get home and celebrate with the rest of the folks. I got to ask though, where was Carson Fulmer today?
He was there. He pitched.
Carson Fulmer pitched?
Yeah, he pitched. He got lit up.
I thought he didn't pitch today because I saw it was Suarez, then Strickland, and then Jose Marte.
Yeah, then Carson Fulmer came in the 8th inning, pitched an inning, started the 9th and couldn't get anybody out. He gave up 4 runs on 6 hits.
Oh.
Yeah, he
doesn't seem right though.
No, he came in.
Because I left my house after the 6th inning. I want to ask about that. I'm not happy with the performance of today's game.
Yeah, it was.
Suarez hates dads.
Well, I mean, Suarez just sucks. Period.
He's your boy. You know what? Let's change the Nacho Night Award to the Suarez Award.
It's getting there. I'm telling you, it's getting there. Because the longer he stays on the team, it's time to scrap the Nacho Award and just make it him.
Yeah. In other news for the Dodgers, with their injuries, Joe Kelly's out, Michael Grove, their long relievers out, Bobby Miller's out, though I think he might come back for Tuesday when they play Colorado. Clayton Kershaw, the old bum you love so much, is still out. Dustin May, Emmett Sheehan, they're super banged up. So we may not see all of the regulars against the Dodgers this week.
They'll still probably smoke us, but still, I'm just saying,
And with Yamamoto out, I think the matchup is going to be Tyler Glasnow in Game 1, and I think it's going to be Patrick Sandoval going in Game 1 versus the Dodgers. Expect that game to be 10-2. And then I think it's going to be James Paxton, who we have, because you remember when he was with Seattle and Boston. And that's going to be either bullpen game or move up Soriano into that spot and get rid of bullpen game.
I fear that Glasnow game could be a no-hitter because he's almost done it to us twice when he was with Tampa. The guy just shines against us. So we've never really hit that dude around. So I'm not looking forward to that game.
Yes, but that's the matchup that I saw on MLB Fantasy Pros. But I want Soriano to start against the Dodgers that Saturday so badly because I think that would be a great test for the young pitcher.
Yeah, definitely. But it won't, it's the Angels, so it won't happen. So
who, will probably call on Suarez again to start.
Yeah.
And that game will then be like, 25-7.
Yep. Absolutely. All right. Well, I appreciate.
Well, I'm on my way home to go be with the family. I'll let you go get more callers on the line.
All right, brother. Yeah, we missed one when you were on, but it's all good. Have a good one, bro. Happy Father's Day to you and your father. All right. Later.
Happy Father's Day to you too.
All right, that's Grill Master right now. Whoever missed on the phone call can call back in. I'll give you like 5 more minutes. This guy talks too much right there. Also, with all the injuries around the league, teams overpay and for trade pieces. The best ones are trade pieces or guys that like it's always worrisome in baseball. I would say about 7 out of 10 guys that get that big contract usually don't pan out. So I'm scared of that. I want that to change with the Angels because they've gotten some pretty bad contracts, or they get guys who have career years and then they go for the contract, and then we give them, or we give them too much money and they freaking never settle in. So I want to see what happens. But obviously this offseason is going to be big to determine which way the Angels are going to go, whether they're going to shred the team more or they're going to try to improve them via trade or free agency, because you're going to have to work some, because obviously I think this deadline will set up next year. If they're all in and we trade like 6 to 7 players who are starters, that means there's a healthy chance that we're going to get better in the off season by not only restocking the farm system, trying to draft in this year's draft and trying to progress down there in the minors, but also adding some free agents next year to take the reins until those young kids can come up. That would be the way to go. But I don't know if it's going to happen. So, again, 1 more minute. I'm going to run over the scores. If you want to call in, 714-598-3221 is the number. Someone did miss a call, or I did miss a call when you guys were when I was talking to Grill Master right there. Let me just get into the scores, and if nobody calls before then, we'll just jump out because I'm getting hungry as it is. Right now, the late game, the Father's Day game in Boston, of course, because if it's ESPN, there's only 2 teams that play in baseball outside of the Dodgers, and that's the Yankees and Red Sox. Their hometown Red Sox are beating the Yankees 4-3 in the 7th. The Twins in game 2 of the doubleheader beat the Athletics 6-5. Cardinals over the Cubs 2-1. Nationals defeated the Marlins 3-1. The Orioles over the Phillies, that was a really good series, 8-3. The Rays over the Braves 8-6. The Braves are really falling apart. The shit fucks lose, actually. The Blue Jays beat them 2 out of 3 there in Toronto. Mets all over the Padres, a battle of 2 struggling teams, 2 overpriced teams that are really underperforming. It's the Halo Hotline.
Hi, Todd.
Riley, Chris, what's going on?
Even though we didn't sweep, but fuck yeah, we took the series at least.
Well, there you go, right? That's all you needed.
And right now we're 500 in June so far.
Yeah, I mean, I wish they were playing a lot better, but obviously this is the best we're getting right now. But they should have had a better May. The May was absolutely dog trash for us. I mean, dog turds. We sucked.
The hot take: we're gonna have a winning record in June. Book it. You can
Book
take that as quote from Ron Washington. You can take it to the bank and deposit that.
All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't bounce like his, because his sort of going to the bank is already bounced, bro.
No, I think when we're gonna run the West down, I think he meant we're gonna beat the AOS teams. That's what he meant. He meant we're gonna beat the AOS teams, but we're not gonna win the West. I think that's what he meant.
He's like, man, we're gonna kick the shit out of the West, but lose to everybody else.
That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
Well, I mean, if that's what he meant, Rally Chris.
I think he had it opposite. We're gonna run the rest down, but I think he's probably smoking the coke, but I think he meant we're gonna be on the bottom instead of on the top. I think he was smoking it too much, and he meant we're gonna run the West down, as in we're gonna be from the bottom. But he over here thinking it's from the top.
Yeah, maybe that's it,
like,
dude.
Oh wait! We gotta flip the standings around. Oh wait a minute, never mind.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening. I mean, because this team, again, they're not beating anyone outside the division, that's for sure. So far, I mean, they've done all right against the AL West, and they've done pretty good against the NL West, but damn.
But I said the rotation. I mean, the matchups. Tomorrow, Soriano, Canning for Tuesday, and then was it Anderson on Wednesday? We're gonna take at least 2 out of 3.
All right, I hope so. I mean, because again, if we beat the Brewers, dude, that's not bad. Because the Brewers are a good team. They're a really good team.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen. We take 2 out of 3 from the Brewers. You know what's gonna happen. We're gonna everyone's gonna be honking their horn, thinking we're gonna win the playoffs now.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
And then Ed Rogers just, the season starts tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna want the season to start tonight because believe me, his Lakers are done. You know, his UCLA. Well, you got UCLA basketball coming up, so he's happy about that.
And yeah, and maybe that comment about Mateo. Did you forget my birthday is against the A's? I don't know if Mateo's going to my birthday because that game on my birthday it's in July and it's against Oakland.
Well, I think that's the month that we play Oakland twice, so maybe he's going earlier. I'm not sure. Unless he is coming down, that'd be pretty cool.
That's why I commented. I was like, which game in July? Because I was like, yeah, that my birthday's in July, and it was against the A's, so I don't know if he's coming down here or what, but yeah.
Okay, we'll find out. Maybe private message him or whatever. Because if so, he can hang out with us. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Rally Monkey. Rally Chris.
And then this coming the weekend, beat those fucking Dodgers.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, I'll take 20 losses in a row if we could sweep the Dodgers. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
So. All right, Rally Chris. Have a good afternoon, man.
All right. Go Angels.
Go Angels. All right, let me finish up on the scores real quick. Brewers, that team we're playing next, beat the Reds 5-4. The Astros defeat the Tigers in game 1 of the doubleheader. Twins over the Athletics. Pirates beat the Rockies 8-2. Diamondbacks over the White Sox 12-5. Damn, the White Sox are 7-31 on the road, 19-54 overall. The Raiders beat the Royals 3-0, and the Mariners over the Rangers 5-0. 2-hit shutout right there for the Mariners. Mariners are in a pretty good position as far as the standings are concerned. Yankees are in first place, 2 games over Baltimore in the East. In the Central, the shitfucks are up 5 games on the Royals. The Mariners are 8.5 games up on the Rangers. The Phillies are 8 games up on the Braves in the National League East. The Brewers, who are playing next, are 6.5 up on the Cardinals. And the Raiders are 8 games up over the Padres. No team in the West has a winning record. So, let's see. Sega wants to know what time does the event start at Mezzo's. Mezzo's opens at 12. I'll be previewing that all week, so don't worry about that. But it starts at 12, not for us, but for them. They open the doors at 12 o'clock, and then at 4 p.m. is when we're going to start, and then we're going to carry you through to the post game. So we're going to be there for some pregame shit. We're going to be there all the way through the watch party game, and then we're going to be doing the post game live from Mezzo's. So with that being said, everybody, happy freaking Father's Day to each and every last one of you potential fathers or actual fathers or grandfathers out there. Much love to each and every one of you. You are just as much as important as the mother is out there to everybody. And again, give a hug to your kids, man. And know that even if you don't get the love like I've not received sometimes, always know that you are important. And without you, again, a lot of shit doesn't get done. You're the one that takes care of all the honeydew stuff. You're the one that takes care of, like, for the most part, paying for the big bills. You're the one that, has to help out the wife when she needs it. You have to cook sometimes. You're a jack of all trades. So don't feel underappreciated. Us guys know what other guys go through. So again, have a good rest of your afternoon. Happy Father's Day to each and every last one of you out there. And enjoy it. Throw back a brew because it's Spritz o'clock, everybody. And we're going to play us out on a Buttercup. Because that's how we do. Now, actually, you know what? We're going to play us out on a Spritz o'clock because the Buttercup's depressing. Angels lose, but it's okay. We got the Brew Crew coming up to Anaheim, and Christmas in June is coming right around the corner. Good night, everybody.